Guys, listen, whether you're solo queue or you're 5-stacked, or you're copper or a champion, these are my best attackers, and at least I'm going to explain all the attackers that are good. This is no top 5 BS or anything like that. No, there's so many operators that are good in attack. Let's actually get into it right now. So Sledge, yes. Sledge, good. Grenades, good gun. Yes, he's a bit slow. He's good. Thatcher, obviously Thatcher is good. Because of he's literally a Thatcher. However, I will say only bring Thatcher when you're dealing with a tough Cade. EMP grenades are obviously a better substitute, which I'll explain in a second. Ashe, 100%, like, yes, bring Ashe. She is her G36 1.5 mixer, very, very strong for entry and overall just winning gunfights. Thermite, yeah, he's good. He's good. I would only bring him when you need really big holes, because otherwise I'll explain, because you can just use other Heartbreakers. Because the only thing with Thermite is that he's kind of limited. You know, he has to like go all the way up to the wall, then he has to put it down, then he has to like take a million years to detonate. No time for that. We need to go in. TDM meta. Rush. Forward. Twitch. I think Twitch is only good if you are having kind of like a day where you're like, I don't care. I'm just gonna play however I want. The only thing about her F2 is that it is kicking, but if you have the Athieno charm, you can actually control the recoil pretty easy, because that's what it does for you. It makes you a top specimen human being. But I mean, with her drone, you know, you can shock K-claws, all the kind of BS, right? Monty's actually really strong if you have any kind of coordination with your team. Otherwise, do not run Monty by yourself, because obviously you need information to connect. But Glass, I use Glass here and there because I troll sometimes, but he's actually really strong if you combine it with Maverick. He has grenades, but obviously I recommend you only use Glass if you have a good aim. Don't use Fuse. Blitz is actually decent, but only use him if you kind of like are feeling it, because he can get his foot shot, and I get headshotted through my shield so many times. It is frustrating, but don't really use Blitz. He's okay though, but I don't bring him every round. IQ is good against finding Solace and finding Valkyrie cameras. Everything else, I don't really think you need IQ. Maybe a good Echo, but shoot him. Buck, yes, dude. Buck is literally S tier. He's got a second, like his shotgun's really strong for just making confident entries, holes, flashbangs, Heartbreaker gadgets, gone 6. He's literally all. He's him. He's Thanos. BB, let's move on. Capital, let's move on. Hibana is really good. People ask me who is the best Heartbreaker in this game. There's not really a best Heartbreaker because everyone's situational, but I would say Ace. So just so you have my opinion, because he's a good gun, versatile. Hibana, the only thing about her is that she takes a bit more time to open up patches. Her holes are pretty precise, not much to work with. But overall, it's really good for getting multiple things open. Jackal, yes, Jackal's good. I don't think he's necessary. The only thing about Jackal is that like his tracks are just as good as his regular sound and droning. He's just like a lazy rub hunter, basically. He doesn't have like once they all go back to site, bro, you're left with nothing, bro. Who is like, you know, like secondary shotgun, Claymore, smoke, you know. So he's better if he just dies off early, to be honest. Ying is actually decent. But she's situational. You know, you don't want to be flashing your teammates. I think she's only good for brute force pushing. I'll show you actually like a little bit here and there. I only like Ying has a little bit of recoil. I don't think she's necessary though, because she doesn't really work on every bomb site, because it's a little bit more situational, like I said. Zoffia's The only thing about Zoph is that she's just slow, bro. Her gadget is just meant to be like a 2-2 speed. They're slow. You have to pull out your launcher. You're like, boom, boom. You know, it's like it's slow, bro. By the time I shoot them, they're already shooting me in the head, bro. I need to be fast, quick. Ashe, you know, she's okay though. She has claymores. I like her for the hot bouts. Doki, yeah, she's good. She's good. You see her banned a lot because, you know, one thing that people do with Doki is when they call, they actually help us out with the drone hunting, because that way you don't have to check every single corner. You can just go by the ring. And I mean, it takes away the hearing aspect of a defender a lot, and it kind of cripbles them a little bit. Oh, also because she has a Gone 6. Doki has a Gone 6 and a EMP grenades, which is very, very strong. Anybody with EMP grenades nowadays is instant like A tier, instantly. Maybe not Gridlock, maybe Gridlock belongs to like C, but you guys know what I mean. Lion, yes, Lion is good, bro. He's got jump mag, Gone 6, EM, like he's the Thanos. He's like Buck basically without the soft breach. Finka, I don't really recommend Finka. However, she's kind of in the same boat as Twitch. She just has a good gun at the end of the day. As long as you shoot him in the head, that's all that matters. Now health is okay. I think she's actually a decent pick once you have your Heartbreaker, once you have You know, the basic utility you need for a bump site, sure, bring Finka. She's okay. Actually, I recommend her a little bit. Maverick, again, EMPs kind of like took away his priority. I don't think really Maverick's only good if he's combined with other people. I don't think he's good solo anymore though. Same thing with Zofia. Yeah, pull out your torch. The next thing you know, Warden's on your holes. And then you have Macy J, where he's like, wow, nice job. That was really well played by the Warden. Ah, great job. Nice. I love Macy. Don't hate on me for that. I thought it was pretty funny. Nomad, yes, Nomad is very, very strong because of her air jabs. Air jabs work literally everywhere for the flank, or maybe you just don't want someone to walk in a certain area. It's like Aruni basically. It's like Aruni, where you can just kind of like be a nuisance, like, you know, oh, they have an air jab. You know what I mean? Gridlock's okay, but I think she's only good for passive flank watch, kind of, quote unquote, because she has everything, bro. She's got the whole utility in her, bro. She's got Gone 6 or Super Shorty or smoke grenades or EMPs and a good gun. She's okay. I don't think she's the okay. Knock's good, bro. I literally you guys see me use her on stream all of the time. Knock is very strong because of her factor of not being seen on cams, and she forces you to take a gunfight, and it just gives you that extra confidence, so you know you're a little sneaky guy coming in. Grenades as well. I recommend using Knock and solo queue when you need to really kind of be gun up. Amaru is she's okay. I think she's only good on areas where you just need to take ground quickly with the pre-placed drone. Otherwise, don't bring her if you're not going to use her hook. You might as well just bring Lion, like someone with better utility. Callie. Callie's aight. She's aight. I think if you go with the sniper, go for it. But yeah, bro, you're just better off at using a semi-auto gun, or you're better at using a full auto gun. And she's just a little weak, I would say. I'm not really like, oh fuck, they have a Callie. I'm not gonna blow up, but she's okay for getting the wall denial though, as long as you go with the sniper. Ayana, dude, need I say more, guys? Need I say more? All the simps out here are gonna be like, oh, I love Ayana. Shut up. Anyways, the reason why she's really strong is because, you know, hold on. Quick black ice flex. Let's just take 5 seconds to admire the black ice. Anyways, 2 grenades, really strong weapons. She's infinite intel. When I say infinite intel, you can clone as many times as you want. Really good at burning arena gates. It's really good. It just gives you that extra drone that you normally don't get. And that's what makes her really rare, especially on an entry. She's very consistent. Ace, like I said, probably the best Heartbreaker in the game. Hey, yo, bro, why are you taking a selfie right now? Relax. He's got the AK-12, bro. It's impossible to be bad. Like, even low ranks with bad aim that somehow have no grip and like just aim at their knees. They just absolutely turn the enemy into Swiss cheese with the AK-12. The only downside of Ace is his like claymores and breaching. It's okay though, situational. Otherwise, the AK-12 is like, you know, he's a fragger once his utility is gone, which is good. Zero, dude, guys, I highly recommend Zero if you are a patient player. I don't recommend Zero if you aren't. I'm not saying that the only way to play Zero is, you know, only go on flank cams. I actually don't think you should be flank watched that hard with Zero. Depends on the situation, but Zero is really good at getting information without the enemy team knowing. And when you can find areas of disruption, then you can take that map control super confidently with Zero. So he's okay. I don't really recommend him all the time though, but you have to understand how he has it. You know, you just got to play him. Flores, I would say he's good. Yeah, he's good. The only thing about Flores right now, I feel like, is, you know what? I changed my mind. It's just people don't really bring shields that much anymore. Maybe BPs, maybe if you're trying to clear a Belusi gadget. If they're bringing heavy utility, he's still good for making rotates. So yeah, only bring Flores if they have heavy utility. Otherwise, I don't really think there's not really much. You're just gonna be blowing up air basically. Flashbangs are super key. Hold on, quick black ice flex. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I flex the black guys real quick. But his gun's decent. I don't think there's ever gonna be like a wrong, like, why are you playing Flores? You know what I mean? Osa is okay. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of her just because how stationary and how vulnerable she is on her shield. However, she's in the right hands. She's good against you know, challenging those long angles. But overall, I don't think she's that necessary, but I do see her a lot. She's good for taking ground map control. So I recommend you play her a lot though. The only thing is, like, you just have to know the right bomb site. You know, you can't sit in a window forever. You can't stay on a doorway forever. So just use it to kind of like solidify, almost like a mini flank watch for making sure no one comes into a room. And face checking also with her is actually really decent. So sense, I don't recommend you play sense that much. The only thing, he's pretty situational. Like, you can't really be a one-man smoke army. It's very rare to do that unless you're like Bo or something. I mean, he's good. He's better now. Gone 6, heart-breaching gadgets. We're gonna skip Grim and and then Brava. Brava's. She's just like, I think she's just a little bit too, like, I don't necessarily think she's a bad operator. She's just a little too underwhelming at times. You know, okay, cool, you have a Captain Trap. Cool, you hacked an ADS, but it just gets shot by the other team anyway. So it's kind of like a cancel. So she's aight. She's aight. But some honorable mentions off the top of my head, if I were to recommend people that need to buy an operator. I'll give you guys a top 6. Ace, Athieno, Ashe, Sledge, Hibana, Osa, Doki, Lion, Nomad, Knock, and Buck. I know I said a little bit more than 6, but like I said, off the top of my head, those are people I recommend that you guys buy. But yeah, like for Heartbreaker wise, Ace, Hibana, Frag wise, you're a bit more aggressive player. Obviously, Ashe, Doki, Lion, Athieno, Nomad, Knock, Buck, and then more of a kind of a laid back operator, you know, kind of like those similar people. But yeah, for the most part, those are the people that I recommend for you if you're trying to like buy a new operator, you're saving up. Get those people I just told you guys. So hopefully this video helped you guys a little bit with your attackers. Be sure to get your Athieno charm. Athieno charm actually helps you win an extra round on attack if you get the charm. What's that McDonald's shake that everyone keeps talking about? It's like a Grimace. My charm is literally Grimace. I'll show you guys right now. Check it out, boys. Get your Grimace charm right now. Get your Grimace charm right now. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you're in your next ranked game.